Hey, what's up, man?
Hello. I have a 1956 Pez Space Ray Gun.
Pez candy I always thought was disgusting. They started off as an aid to get people to stop smoking. You know, so it was a little round tablet that tasted like mint, but people didn't want to quit smoking. So they decided to turn it into fruit-flavored candies and make it into stuff, you know, kids would like. When I ever got one when I was a kid, I would just tear the whole package open and eat them at once.
I thought you said you didn't like Pez.
I didn't, but that's how I figured that out.
I'm here to sell my 1956 Pez Space Ray Gun. I had the opportunity to purchase a very large collection, which included a lot of other vintage toys and collectibles, and this Pez Space Ray Gun was one of those pieces. I don't have any personal sentimental value to it, but it's very nostalgic.
This is interesting.
I mean, I love Pez. Like in the 60s, they started making the 3D heads and they had the little comics on the packaging.
Yeah, I think the first ones had like a Santa Claus head on them. And they get different licensing deals with, you know, Looney Tunes and all that stuff. Then in the early 90s, there was people out there paying just absolute crazy money for these things.
I was just at a candy convention. I went to the Pez people and they gave me this Pez dispenser. And I looked it up on the internet and it was already going for $200.
Yeah, I mean, the company's lasted forever and they're doing something right. How would you use it?
Well, so it has this little piece right here. The cartridge comes out. And then you just put that down like so. And
Okay.
you're on that. And whenever you would pull the trigger here, the Pez would shoot out the actual front of the gun.
Okay, I'm sure that got discontinued pretty quick. You have kids just sticking a gun in their mouth and shooting candy, right? That seems
Exactly.
kind of bizarre. So what are you looking to do with it?
I want to sell it.
What are you looking to get?
I'm asking $500.
Okay, I don't know what the market on Pez dispensers is like right now. One of my biggest issues is there was a massive influx of counterfeit and fake Pez dispensers. Mind if I have my buddy Steve come down and take a look?
Absolutely.
Can we give Steve a call?
Sure.
I have no problem with an expert coming in. I know it's an original, the item works, and it's in great condition for its age.
Got a Pez dispenser.
That's what you called me for.
I'm trying to put this thing in the candy shop.
That's a really cool piece for you to put in the candy shop, although I don't know if you can actually legally sell it or not.
No, I want to display it. Why
If you're
couldn't I
gonna
legally sell
display
it?
it, you could,
Why couldn't I legally just sell it?
because it was actually taken off the market because kids had a choking hazard with it. So
Really?
it was discontinued for that purpose, yeah. When you told me what it was, I was like, oh man, I haven't seen one of these in so long. You know, 1956, this was basically like the third item that Pez offered on the market towards kids. Can I take a look at it?
Absolutely.
Awesome. Overall, it looks like it's in pretty good shape, and then it looks like you have your gun permit.
You can't have a gun without a gun permit.
Can't carry without the gun permit, that's correct. This was actually your instruction sheet. These are not usually available with the guns because this was the first thing that would go. So it's neat to see that intact and everything. So I think you've got a legit space gun from 1956.
So what do you think it's worth?
These are really desirable. I think you guys would have no problem getting $450 for it.
Well, I appreciate you coming.
Cool, thanks.
All right, thank you. See you later.
So, remind me again, how much were you looking for?
I'm looking to get $500.
Oh, about 250 bucks.
How about $400?
How about 3? You smile, shake my hand, and say yes.
Oh, that's a tough one. 300, smile, shake your hand.
Okay. Deal. Chum, you want to write them up?
Sounds
Sure, let's go write it up.
good. I'm thrilled that I was able to make a deal here today. And while it wasn't exactly what I was looking for, it's enough to buy my wife a wonderful anniversary gift.
Do you know anything about a Pez gun that we paid $300 for?
Yeah.
Well, it says Chum put it on shelf 127, and it's not there. I checked this morning. So do you know where my Pez dispenser's at?
I have no idea where your Pez dispenser's at, but I'm just saying, if there's a Pez dispenser missing in the store, I would start with the guy who owns the candy store across the parking lot, Chum.
Which is Chum, yeah.
I mean, he was really into it.
Well, I guess I'm going to a candy store.
There you go. Have fun.
What's up, Rick?
Is that my Pez gun?
It's a Pez gun. I don't know if it's yours anymore.
Did you buy it off me?
No, I put location chum.
Why is it over here?
Take a look around. This is a candy shop. Look at all these Pez right here. It looks much
But this
better.
is your store, not my store.
It looks so much better in here, Rick. This is a candy store. This is a natural environment for this thing to be in.
Oh, really?
100%. Those are the facts.
All right. You know what? And I'm gonna make this really easy on you. I'm just gonna take $400 out of your paycheck.
Wait. Can I get it for 300?
Nope. And the candy bar, I get that too.
Lame. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. What do you got here?
I got this 1940s stoner candy machine.
Candy?
Yes, sir.
You know who loves candy, right? This guy.
I'm here at the pawn shop today to sell my stoner candy vending machine. I believe the machine is from the 1940s. It's in good shape. There's not too many dents on it. I know it's got some value to it, but I have no use for it. Researching this candy machine, I'm trying to get at least $1,000 out of it.
Stoner's pretty cool, though. They made some cool stuff. Stoner vending machines have been around since the 30s, and they're known for making some really cool, sleek vending machines. They had a few different models. They even had a more high-end model that lit up, and you'd see that like in the high-end theaters, you know, the more elite class. But they're not known for just vending machines. They're also known for making some video arcade games.
Right.
This would look really cool fixed up. I have a candy shop myself, so I love things like this, you know, vending machines and candy dispensers. So where did you get this?
It's been in the family for a while, but it's been in my garage collecting dust for 20 years. My wife wants me to get rid of it.
Yeah, I think it's about time.
Yeah.
You haven't fixed it in 20 years, and you're not gonna fix it in the next 20.
Yeah, I agree.
Does it work?
I don't know, I'm not sure. I haven't used it.
Do you have the keys and everything for it?
I do not.
Okay. Just taking a look at it, I mean, it looks in pretty rough shape. There is a lot of rust on it. How much are you looking to get for it?
I would like to get at least $1,000 out of it.
Okay. I don't even know what they go for in working condition. I'm gonna need someone to come down and take a look at it and see what's going on with it, because it definitely needs to be restored. So if you have some time, I'll get someone down here and we can talk about a price after that.
That's fair.
All right, give me a few minutes.
Right. I guess we're gonna have an expert look at it today and check out the value of it. I hope he gives it a good appraisal, because I really could use the money.
This is cool. This is an old candy machine.
Thinking 1940s, stoner vending machine, what do you think?
It's probably 40s, 40 to 50.
Okay.
These came in many models. I mean, like they came with an 8-pull where it had different candies. They came with a selector on the side that would have gum. But it used to have a mirror that ran around here. These were everywhere. Every gas station you ever went to that had a Coke machine had one of these in it. And then in 1959, they sold out and they sold to Vendo, which is the biggest of vending companies.
Okay.
Here's what I was worried about. It looks like it's in good condition as far as the metal goes, but it looks like a rust box also.
Well, as far as the rust, it's not that bad. So you don't have a key at all?
No.
It doesn't have a key, no.
There's your key.
Whoa.
Oh boy.
Right? The guts are missing. So what this needs, so there's a ton of mechanisms in this, springs, levers, all this stuff back there. It all has to operate in conjunction. When you pull this, it drops one. So the next time you pull it, it drops another one. It's really complex in here. It's missing a lot of parts. So, I mean, I don't know what you guys want from me.
Yeah, if this thing was all done up real nice, this would be cool to maybe put some of my candy bars in it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So, what's it worth in this condition?
In this condition?
Yeah.
Max 300 bucks.
300.
What would it take to get it up and running and painted, obviously?
4,500.
4,500. Okay. What do you think it would sell for if it was restored?
Probably 6,500 to 7,500, done it right.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming out, Rick.
Yep, you got it.
Appreciate it.
Okay, take care, bud.
All right.
Well, no way I'm gonna be able to get you anywhere close to 1,000. He said as it stands, it's worth 250, 300. Would you take 75 for it?
75?
Yeah.
How about 3?
No.
You said 3 as it is.
I mean, at the same time, if I buy this, I'm gonna have to restore it fully 100%. So I'd be into buying this one at $100. It's gonna be so hard for me to get all the stuff to make this look good and look right.
$100. All right, fine.
All right.
Thank you.
20 years, $100 later, let's go do some paperwork. I know, you hate when the wife's right.
I hate it.
This is the candy machine.
Is it?
Yeah, a little different looking now.
I mean, it looks like a blanket to me.
Well, this is how I am. I like doing a voila, you know? You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Whoa! Holy chum bar.
Check it out, right?
That is freaking awesome. I mean, just looking at it, I can see you did a lot to it.
So the exterior of it, we had to pound all the metal out and everything. All these stainless steel pieces have to be pounded out straight and then polished. Paint it with this paint that's called hammer tone, gives us this look. This was the original plate that was on there. You can sort of see it says fresh candy, it's all raised. Fix these handles, you remember how they're all sort of white and cream colored? We polished on them and then we painted them red.
Right on, I like it. What about the inside? Let's check it out.
You wanna see it?
Yeah, is that big screen TV in there?
No, it went away. It went away. Ready?
Oh, dang.
Remember what it used to look like, right?
It looks pretty cool.
So this is basically a brand new mechanism. From there all the way down, it's all basically ready to go.
Does it work?
Yeah, if you wanna check it out. This one here is full of your candy bars, okay?
Well, lucky you, because I love me a milk chocolate candy bar with Pop Rocks.
There you go.
Well, it looks pretty good. What's the total?
It's $4,500 with all the parts.
$4,500 is just a lot, so you like that?
I love that. That's
Well,
cool.
That's your first down payment. I'll get you the rest later.
Not much later though, right?
What is that?
It's the candy machine, Trump's candy machine. I just went and got one, the pink one. It got Pop Rocks in it.
When did this get here?
I just saw it right now, Rick. I'm on break. Want one?
No, I'm good. What is this?
That's that candy machine I had Rick Del restore.
Just let me get this story clear, because I know none of it.
Okay.
How much did you buy it for?
I bought it for $100. It was in really, really rough shape. Here, I'll show you the pictures. Rick was able to restore it for a total of $4,500, so I'm in at $4,600. You could get it $6,500 for it easy.
Why are your candy bars in it?
That's the gift it keeps on giving, Rick. That thing, you can sell it for $6,500 today, or you can make dollars off it every day for the rest of its life. I even got a dark chocolate one for old guys like you.
If any of the employees want to have a Chumlee candy bar, when they're on break, they can go across the parking lot to your candy store. Meantime, get that stuff out of it and put it out for sale. I'm just tired of the insanity. I really am, guys.
I'll get it done by the end of the week. Sooner?
It'll get done today.
I'll try.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
What do we have here?
It's a Smarties dispenser machine. Smarties, the chocolate candy from Europe.
Everyone in England eats Smarties.
Really?
Make a candy here called Smarties, too, but it's different, right?
They're like Pez, you know?
Okay. Well, Pez ain't bad.
Yeah, well. I'm coming into the shop today to sell my Smarties candy dispenser. You would put a penny in and you take a game of chance and flick the ball around, and if you were lucky enough, you'd win some candy. I'd like to sell the machine today because I'm a musician and I could use the money for some new equipment.
This is really cool. Do you have any idea how old this thing is?
I'm thinking it's probably right about the beginning of World War II, in that era, maybe, something like that.
Okay. Win a Smarties delicious chocolate. So do you get anything if it lands in the bottom?
No, to land perfectly, to come around this thing and land in there. But I don't know if it shot a tube out or just individual Smarties candies, like you get 3 or 4 or something.
Does it open up, or?
Sure.
All right, here we go. Does it work?
I think the main reason it doesn't work is because the graphics impede the ball from coming through the places it needs to come through.
I'm surprised it doesn't hold more candy because, and
Well, that's
generally,
why I'm wondering, was it a dispensing machine for a money-making operation?
it could have been one of the gambling devices they used that was supposed to give out Smarties, but when you went to the bar to get your Smarties, they gave you cash instead. Do you know what I'm saying?
I think that's the way they do it in Louisiana still, I think.
This thing is another example of a gambling device trying to masquerade as something else. And it would pay out candy, but you would trade your candy for cash at the counter or the bar. It was sort of legal. So you want to sell it?
I would like to.
So how much you want for it?
$2,000, based on the different machines and mechanisms I'd seen that were close to something like this.
Just let me have my buddy come down and take a look at it.
Sure.
Hold on a minute, I'll give him a call and get him down here, all right?
Thanks. I don't mind an expert coming in to look at the machine. I've had trouble finding out information about it. It'd be fun to see what the thing really is.
Smarties?
Ooh, Smarties. In the United States, it's called a British war machine. In Britain and Europe, it's called an all-win. The reason why, you count, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 chances to win and 1 chance to lose. So, hey, I'm gonna win.
Okay.
It's a cool-looking machine. This thing isn't in bad shape. Of course, the graphics are shot. The front door is missing for the cash box. The graphics can be recreated. The cash box would be a problem because you're gonna have to match the same patina here.
Okay. How much would it cost me to get it restored?
I wouldn't restore it. I would just fix the graphics, okay? But you're talking $250 in that area to do the graphics.
Okay. So what do these go for?
Looks really cool, don't it? Looks like it would go for a ton of money. You'd love to have it on your wall. No. You can buy them in England for about $300, $400 in this comparable shape.
Okay, pretty
Maybe $700, $800 done.
Okay. Thanks, man.
All right.
I appreciate it.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Thank you. If Rick negotiates a deal on this, I don't know if it's really going to be worth it. It's a tough thing. I'll tell you the truth. The owner probably would be better off just hanging it on his wall, and it's a nice-looking piece. I'd be thrilled to have one on my wall.
This is a problem we have. We have something that doesn't sell for a lot of money, that's not in great shape. And, you know, Bob was just here. He's going to charge me $350 to fix it up, make it pretty and resellable so I can maybe get $700 out of it. Basically, it's not worth my time.
All right.
Okay? Thanks for coming in, though.
Thank you for looking at it. I'm not surprised at the value, but I'm very disappointed. I think I will take the time to restore that machine. I think it would be a beautiful addition to my junk wall.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Pretty good. Just cruising down Route 66 with my boring boss and stuff. I had to get away for a little while and have some fun on my own. Actually, are these gumball machines for sale?
Yes.
I own a candy shop, and I think a little gumball machine would be kind of cool.
So we have two 1950s gumball machines. One's in somewhat good condition and the other one's missing just a few parts to it. My boss is looking to get $125 for the nicer one and $100 for the one that might be missing a few parts.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I mean, gumball machines have been around since the early 1900s. It was a quick way to get a piece of gum, and this looks like a penny one, probably from about the 60s. Kind of got the curved but still straight lines of the time. That's pretty cool. The key's still in there. The key's like one of the hardest parts to find. As you can see, this doesn't even have that piece.
Yep.
But do you know if it works?
If it works, would you like to try it real quick?
Yeah.
Here is a penny.
And we'll put a penny in there, and we'll turn it. Everything's working. Okay, I saw the hole where the gum falls through, and it would have came right out here. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I think this would look really good in my candy shop. Maybe I could get some gumballs with my face on them, and maybe people will pay a penny for them.
That would be cool.
How much are you asking for this?
I know my boss is trying to get $125 for that.
$125, that's steep for me. You think you could do 40 on it?
Well, how about 80?
80 bucks, huh? I'll tell you what. If you could do $60, that's a deal.
I hope my boss is okay with that.
Just tell him the nicest, handsomest man you ever met came in to buy it.
I'll tell him about your gumballs with your face on it.
Perfect. 60's the deal. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. 20, 40, and 60. There you go.
Thank you. Works
deal.
for me. I know my boss was wanting the 125, but I'm sure he's happy that a sale is a sale and we made some off of it.
Ghirardelli chocolate.
Yeah, it's an old Billboard.
Sweet.
I think it's pronounced Ghirardelli.
No, it's not.
Okay.
I'm coming into the shop today to sell my Ghirardelli chocolate billboard from 1918. It's a double-sided billboard that hung outside the famous Ghirardelli building in San Francisco, California. I think it's an incredible piece, and I'd like to see what it's worth.
Where did you get this?
Well, there was a night guard at the Ghirardelli building back in the 20s and 30s that was asked to clean out the maintenance closets. And when he was cleaning them out, he found this.
That's neat. Ghirardelli chocolate. This guy showed up before the people on the East Coast showed up for the gold rush in San Francisco. But he was one of the smart people. He didn't pan for gold. He ended up opening general stores. But he did eventually open up a little chocolate place, and which turned into a bigger chocolate place and a bigger chocolate place, and it just kept on getting bigger and bigger. But they still make some incredible chocolate, and they still have that whole Ghirardelli Square down in San Francisco. So what do you know about it?
Well, I know it's an old hand-painted billboard. It was hand-painted by the Universal Sign Company of San Francisco. But if we can flip this around, I can show you what I think is the better side.
Okay. Help her out, chum.
Say Ghirardelli.
You bring up a really good point. The company noticed that people could not find his product. So he decided around 1915 to launch a national ad campaign that just spelled it out exactly, Ghirardelli.
Okay. Ghirardelli, or Ghirardelli, as Chum likes to call it, was started over 160 years ago. And the reason Ghirardelli got so big is they understood advertising. In the late 1800s, they hired some great artists, and everyone in the West knew about Ghirardelli chocolate. So I'm assuming you want to sell it.
Yes.
Okay. And how much do you want for it?
$18,500.
Okay, and how did you come up with that price?
I researched genuine chocolate collectibles, and I found that the vast majority of them are reproductions.
All right. Here's my big problem. It's made on plywood. Exterior structural plywood came out in 1938.
Okay.
So we're probably looking 40s or 50s art. It's really cool, but it's not, I don't think it's got the date for it. I'd give you like $700, but I don't think you're gonna take it.
No, the lowest I would go is about $4,000.
Thanks for bringing it in, though.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm not buying the whole Ghirardelli thing.
I'm gonna take the billboard home, and I'm gonna find a collector who appreciates this for its true value.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, good. How you doing, man? I'd like to sell this item here today. Select-O-Vend candy and gum dispensing machine.
All right. Hey, chum, you own a candy store? Come take a look at this. Guy's got a candy machine.
You know I love candy, Big Hoss.
Yes, I do.
I'm here at the pawn shop today to sell my Select-O-Vend candy and gum machine. I got this machine from my neighbor. He was having a garage sale. It's from the 1940s, and it's in decent condition. I was hoping to get $225 for it today.
This is pretty cool, man. You know, the first vending machines were actually used at post offices and train stations, and they were for postcards. And then somebody said, oh, that's a really good idea. I should do one, but have candy in it. Or I should do one and have drinks in it. Now, I think in Japan, there's a car vending machine.
Right.
Select-O-Vend, it wasn't the biggest company out there, but they were around for a long time. Especially like these little small ones, they were almost everywhere.
Let's take a look at it here. This would have came out around 1945, and it would have been one of the earlier vending machines where candy was dispensed out of, but it was the only penny candy machine that they actually made in this size. It's nice that it's small, it can sit right up on the counter. You could pretty much put this anywhere. The kind of candy you'd find in here would be the penny candies, bite-sized snacks, and simple to use. Turn this to where you want, put your penny in, and pull the lever. Out comes your pack of gum, and there goes away your bad breath.
Yeah.
Have you ever opened it up before?
No, I have not.
Let's see. There we go. Normally there would have been a key right here and you would have had to unlock it. That's missing, that's easily replaced. But it's pretty basic, simple mechanism. Just this one thing that turns, and then when you pull this, push the penny in. Overall, it's in fair condition. It's got a ding up here, and a collector probably would want to get this ding taken out, sandblast it down, and repaint it.
So what are you looking to do with it?
I was actually looking to sell it today.
Okay, how much you looking to get?
It's a piece of history. I was looking at least to get $225.
I'd offer you about 50 bucks.
125?
I'll go 75 bucks. That's the most I can do.
Okay.
All right,
I'll
cool.
do 75.
Come meet me over there. I'll write you up.
Sounds good.
Right, I can use this in the candy shop.
How you doing?
Hey, what do you got here?
An old candy machine.
Hey, Rick.
What?
Seen one of those?
I don't think I've ever seen this particular one, but I used to have candy machines right at the front door right there.
Why did you get rid of them?
Isn't that self-explanatory?
I came to the pawn shop today to try to sell my Select-O-Vend machine. When I was younger, I did kind of respray paint it. I don't know if that takes the value away. Walking away with 150, 100 bucks, I'd feel pretty good.
So where'd you get this thing?
Well, I mowed a guy's lawn when I was about 10, 11 years old, and he paid me with that.
Do you know anything about it?
I'm thinking it's in the era of the 1940s, 1950s.
This old vending machine dates back to the days when a penny candy was actually a penny. I love seeing things like this come into the shop. It's just a throwback to the olden days.
This actual top will slide off of it, and that's how you get to the change at the bottom. There you go.
Is there any change in there?
You know, I already looked, hoping I'd find me a rich penny, and I didn't find anything in there, so.
It's actually in pretty good shape. I mean, it looks like it would function perfectly. All the gears work, everything works in this thing. Just put a penny in, line this up, and pull.
This thing is neat. It's odd and nostalgic at the same time. If I was to stock it with candy, though, I'd have to keep it at Chum's reach.
Did you paint this thing, or?
Actually, when I was about 10 years old, I did.
Okay. This is a good paint job for a 10-year-old.
Yeah? They were all originally red, I believe.
Problem is, I don't know where you could get the Beach Nut Gum, the Dentine packs that would fit, or the Beeman's Pepsin Gum. Even if we fixed this up, we couldn't fill it up with candy.
And you'd lose a lot of money only charging a penny.
How much were you looking to get out of it?
I'd really like to get 100 bucks out of it. Think you can do anything with it at 100?
I really couldn't do nothing with 100. I just don't see it selling.
You don't think the vintage and enough people collecting the 1950 items?
It's 1950s, but it's not got that 1950s feel. It's not curved, it's just stamped out metal. You see like the 1930s Coke machine right there? It's got the, you know, all the rounded edges, and it's got that look. This doesn't have the look. How much were you owed for mowing the lawn?
About $10.
How many years ago?
26 years ago.
I don't know, maybe in another 26 years it'll be worth money.
We'll see.
Thanks for coming in, though, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Thank you.
People buy old machines because they love that 50s iconic look. This machine just doesn't have it.
What the hell was that, Rick?
It was an old candy machine. It was in pretty good shape, but the guy wanted 100 bucks for it.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I don't even think they make that kind of candy anymore, so we couldn't even fill the thing.
Yeah, keeping it full would be even harder. I'd clean that thing out in a second.
Shut up, chum.
Oh, I'm hungry, man. I think you guys should buy me lunch today.
And why is that?
It's Employee Appreciation Day.
I don't think so.
Well, then it's Chumley Appreciation Day.
Chumley, we don't appreciate you. We tolerate you.
Does that mean you'll buy me lunch?
Does that mean you'll shut up? Here's $5, Chumley. That's all you get. Don't ask for no more.
What am I supposed to eat with $5?
You can eat the damn bill for all I care.
I'll appreciate myself with a footlong.